right, so another episode of Shop Talk.
Shop Talk, bench shop talk.
Minus Rick.
Minus Rick.
So we were upstairs. We just got to take a fairly unique bike for a ride.
For those of you in the know, you know.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, this is one of the ultimates right here. This is one of the most legendary, sought-after sport bikes. Not only of this era, but of all time.
Yeah,
all time.
Yeah, it's been one of Rick's bikes for a long time now, and it's finally gotten back on the road. And I've been staring at this bike since I was about 14 years old, wanting to ride it.
I can't believe he's had it that long.
I know.
That's wild. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, we've had it for a long time. It got restored when I was younger, but I never got to ride it then.
And then it sat, right?
It sat forever.
Yeah.
Which is, I know everybody watching this right now is cringing when they hear that.
Oh my God, you have a Honda RC. Oh, by the way, it's a 1990 RC30.
Yeah, 1990 RC30.
In case we didn't say that.
Yes.
We're just assuming that you know if you're watching this, because, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Amazing bike to ride. We took it out. It still has the OE tires on it.
Yeah, so it sat for a very long time. Rick sent it out to a buddy of his, and his buddy got the bike up and running. The bike just came back to the shop today here in New Hampshire. It's like 52 degrees out, but Mike and I were like,
yeah,
we gotta go for a ride. It doesn't even matter. It is what it is. I mean, when am I gonna ever get a chance to ride a Honda RC30 again? So him and I both just took it for a rip. He got back a few minutes ago. I got back about 45 minutes ago or so.
Yeah, and we couldn't stop talking about the bike and said, why don't we just turn this into a shop talk?
We should turn the camera on.
Yeah, because the
bike's awesome.
It is. It's great, and like Mike said, we were talking to a few people in the office that don't know as much about motorcycles, and it was just didn't get the same reaction. Talking to each other about it.
I took it and went down the road, and the first thing you notice when you hop on one of these things, because I'm guessing most people have never ridden one, is it's 90s sport bike, late 80s sport bike through and through. It totally is. The layout, everything about it, it's not terrible. You click it into gear, you let the clutch out, and first gear is a mile long.
So long.
It's raw, and then once you get rolling and you start banging the gears, the ratios are just so close together. I mean,
tight.
HRC nailed it. It's awesome.
And yeah, like I told Mike, I thought the bike was gonna be, you know, I looked at it as a race bike. I'm like, oh, that's a violent race bike. It's gonna be hard to ride.
Not at all.
I was so wrong.
Yeah, very easy to ride.
So easy to ride.
It's got the gear-driven cams, and they just whiz, and you're riding it, and you hear that gear whirring noise, and you're banging the gear. It's like, rock, rock, rock.
Oh yeah. You know?
It's great.
First gear will take you to like 70, and then it's just dancing on the shifter after that.
It's got good power. It's not overpowering.
No,
I mean, let's face it. It's a 1990 750.
Yeah.
So it's not overpowering, but it makes all the power you need to go fast.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it wants the corner.
Yeah.
It does.
Back to the tire situation.
Yes.
Neither of us could really tip it into the turns like we wanted to because A, it's cold out, and B, these tires are like, you know, Jesus was a cowboy when they came out. So
they're literally the OE tires from 1990.
I rolled on the throttle going down the hill here, and the bike was out sideways on me. And I mean, what are we talking? $45,000.
Yeah.
I really don't want to fall over.
No. As Mike was telling me before, he said, "Be careful of the tires." He goes, "Might want to be careful." I said, "Listen, if I dump this, I don't want to get back up."
Yeah. This is my dad's bike. If I drop it, I don't want to come home.
Yeah.
But I mean, the amount of heat coming off of right on this side, coming through right here is an insane amount of heat.
Yeah.
And I've read about these motorcycles my entire life since I was a kid. I never thought I'd be able to ride one. And they all say that they get really hot in the seat area.
Yeah.
Holy moly, was that true? I've never experienced that before.
It was awesome today.
Yeah, it was warm.
Great,
it was like clicking
yeah.
the heat seater on.
Yeah,
Seat
heater.
I'm still jittery.
The heat seater. Yeah. Well, It's hard not to be, because like you said, it's an
It's
RC30.
an RC30. Yeah. Here in New Hampshire, we call it the RC30.
The RC, yeah.
You know, you got the single-sided, the gear-driven cams. I mean, all the body work is just super thin and light. It's just a rad bike. It's a full-on factory racing motorcycle with directionals stuck on it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It was an absolute pleasure to ride.
It was.
And I was talking to Mike. I said Rick wants to pickle the bike and put it away. I said no, we're not doing that.
That's what got us into this mess in the first place.
Yeah,
Just letting it sit.
And so no, this bike is now going to be ridden. Like I'm saying, he doesn't know the next time he gets to ride it. It'll most likely be the spring.
Yeah.
So
it's November here.
Yeah.
So in the springtime we'll dig it out. You know, we're gonna put some race gas in it and run it through, and then run the carburetors dry and pull the battery. And in the spring it's going to get tires. And then I am riding it again.
Yes. Yes. Well within the speed limit.
Yes.
Only within the speed limit.
I swear I didn't break the speed limit much today. Without a license plate on
Yeah.
it. Ripping down the road. It wasn't us.
Nope. That was the other RC30.
So we had to talk about it. We were still giddy.
I know. I can't.
I'm ready to drink some beer.
Yes, I know. All right. On that note, we're gonna punch out.
Yeah.
Go drink some beer.
You got it.
So, what is it? Stay safe.
Is that what he says?
So, right? Have fun and stay safe. Or is it this way?
Oh,
It's that way.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm watching
Anyway,
the lens.
have a blast on your machines.
Talk to you soon.